good, okay.
I certainly appreciate that. But I will also change the notes. You think up.
What was I doing? What was I going to do? Guardian. Oh.
Sexy.
Okay, so.
What are you up to now?
Your eyes are got more opportunity like that. In some that's not the place. Glasses in town.
Hmm. How do I acquire that?
Time. Perfect opportunity. When you have these good things, you know, the outside contains some good things. Over the time.
From Dogweed and Deathcap. From the Magic Knee. Or. Dogweed and Deathcap, okay. Where is Dogweed and Deathcap? Is it over here?
And here we are. Wipe the time safe. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get over anywhere in the house.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I can't fly right here, really? This is a no-fly zone? What the hell?
What will I learn in chance class? Exactly what reminds me.
Revelio. Accio.
How is this area still a no-fly zone? The hell?
Greetings. Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself though.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by.
Other gear to put on, let's... And now to make it invisible. That was 38. I can sell this stuff.
Well,
Some more
what say
money.
we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Lumos.
What say we show you some of what's available?
600 and 500, so. I don't have
Doors always
gear to
open.
seal.
You be sure to stop by soon.
Does it get it?
Thank you.
secret room.
Join us. These are the next.
What do I have? Where's my map? And I want to go to Tombs and Scrolls.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh wait, I want to go around this way. There we go.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
On another adventure, are we?
It does not seem like you have enough.
That's a lot. Need 1,000. Well, let me go.
Let me
see.
know if there's anything else I can do to help.
And I'll come back, yeah.
Something under the large.
Won't bring me up to where I need to be. So wonder if I can pot over here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Affected your cast. This time, it's the next so
Can't pot in there? Really? The hell? Need a key for that game.
the best way to practice is my choice. It starts with you, and it's
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
What time? That's all it was. Just that. There was nothing.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio.
Underneath. There's something.
Revelio.
I enjoy that.
There we go. That's enough now to go get it. My food here yet? Fab.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Fab. Did you like die or something? Hello.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
He draws a nice beard. He's strong and full. Only resource in your
Fab. My food here?
I told you.
No, you didn't. Whatever you're doing, I can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
No.
Either you just heard that.
Yeah, I heard that. If you click off, I think if you click off of the Discord app, I can't hear you.
Yeah, my headphones don't like it. I might switch to my other ones.
Okay. So I don't know if my food's here or not.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
They should be dropping off in just a second.
Thank you.
Just make it real quick.
Hello, I'm next. So you are a student. Have you met Professor Warren?
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Thanks, bud. Where was it? Actually, I don't even know if you like these fries. I know you love the McDonald's fries. But I don't know about these fries.
I think I like it if it's fried.
Minutes left on the Mandrake. 7 minutes left on the Venomous Chinchilla. I don't have enough condition nearly as well. I wonder if I can place another one. Can't place it right there. Alright. But I can't place it down here.
Yeah.
How about right? No.
Damn it. Oh, wait a minute.
Get two Ditneys going on here. We got another gas going on.
I think we are welcome to interesting people.
By conjuring a dung composter? I don't know if I have one of those.
Is magic the same as
Off on another adventure, are we?
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Not enough miles for damn. I feel like I needed to use Leviosa on it, yeah.
he wanted sweetie? Well, it's just thinking about I've been fortunate.
Assignment's all finished.
Why don't you?
We got like 5 fries there, dude. No more.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It was silly little goose.
Wonderful to see you again.
No.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be
Okay.
too.
Okay.
I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of snooswort.
Nice.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium. Here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Right, so I got that one down. Now I can do that one. But I want to do that one. I already got that one set up, jeez. Up the stairs, around the corner.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
No, you heard that now.
Lumos.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominos's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominos learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominos described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominos that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominos. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominos and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominos trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the Scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominos understand. He'll change his mind.
Oh, is it for that one? Oh. Don't I have that one unlocked?
You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I'm obliged to agree.
I should say a bin's glass fills up your brain.
That's what I'm saying. My grandmother says that you only have so many heartbeats in your lifetime. Same thing.
Shockingly, I'm struggling to find the connection there. Or has your grandmother also graced us with her clearly expert opinion on the subject of memory?
Yes. She said you only have so many heartbeats and so much room in your head, and when it's full, it's full. Staggering that your grandmother isn't making headway on a profit.
I reckon the way to do it. That's right.
What?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Not back, Jinx. Flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Oh.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination.
You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
I was thinking
It's too cold to use a telescope. It's a dog, isn't it?
Confirm.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
The perfect night for... Hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Charging a... It's not that creepy out here at night, is it?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected. Good hold, sir. Confringo. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no.
Look,
not
there's
this
the
close
table.
to school, I mean.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Oh, right there. There we go.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and walls, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut
Huh?
glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically
Sting.
fluent in gobbledygook, you know.
Yep.
It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Gotta climb. Jesus. We do all that hard stuff here.
I wonder what that does.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something false. That did it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Is there another one?
Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. There we go.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Depulso. Revelio.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh. There are stairs to go down.
Nothing.
Well, hello, Sassy. My new charge. I'm told one time you need a surprise.
Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, actually, yes. Nevertheless,
Depulso. Glacius.
Do I have to do something with this?
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, wait a minute.
Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Why couldn't I do that? What the hell?
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the Rector inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
There's always another way to get up to the roof. Always.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Whoa. Don't turn on me like that. Just flip.
What?
Huh?
Oh, you killed her.
Yeah, barely.
How do you get to Hagrid's hut?
How do you get to Hagrid's hut?
Yeah.
It's outside. Nothing special in Hagrid's hut.
Thanks, Dexter. You freaking knock it off?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Can I levitate it while I'm up?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nope, I can't. I just need it to be. There we go.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Amphibicus Totalis.
Be off to the tavern after this.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
Amphibicus Totalis.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Get back here or I'll have you stewed like a lamb!
You will not survive this fight!
Ah, but a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches a few galleons.
Hello, Hamura. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Oh, 2 unlocked.
You're going home in a wooden box! Someone messing about?
Huh?
Hagrid's in this game?
No, Hagrid's not in this game.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
I can barely hear you, babe.
We had a knee door at our house.
Well, my other
wet
headphones
one
weren't
died.
working. I need a headset.
Hair like silk here.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I just took my headphones out.
The very moment I
Okay.
don't have every one of you standing in my line of sight, it's a disaster.
Patricius Totalis. Aloha Mora.
The last words please told me that this is yes of what with some other things.
Yes. Don't call us.
Okay. I'll wait to see if you want. The short list, plenty of time. Pick up the town circle. There it comes. Fine. I'll speak.
Sneaking on by, sneaking on by. What to do?
Revelio.
Let's find you the
Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry!
I'm flying on a fucking hippogriff. Oh.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run. Highwing, go!
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
What are you doing, Dix?
This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to
What are you
worry.
doing?
I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers.
You want,
Enough
dude?
to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Slow down now. There we go. No need to race now, my friend.
What are you up to now?
Wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deep tells me he has something to share with you.
Dexter, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What do you want? Let's see, I have quests to do now. Combat. Do I have something new to collect? I have 2 points to spend on talents. So Alright, 3 talent points to activate. Let's give it stealth. That one. Room requirements has. Oh, okay. Dark Arts. Oh yeah, I want to get quest. Quest.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plan.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Ooh, Dexter.
Best of luck.
Dexter.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
I like how I clicked on the map, but not that.
Wonder who lives here.
Over here!
Salazar Slytherin scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Yeah, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! What an unfortunate end for you!
Levioso!
I will have
Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Glacius!
Up there. That's our way in.
Wingardium Leviosa!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach of that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found.
Huh.
So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Glacius!
Wanna look no more happy days for you. I won't. How nice of him to stop by. An intruder! Can't handle a little altercation. Let's get this over with.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
This has become personal.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
I'll make you back at
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I'll watch the light out of your eyes. Not so tough now, are ya?
Descendo! Capulso! Expelliarmus!
Had enough? Levioso!
Reduction!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Capulso!
Expelliarmus! My balls! Kill you when I get down from here! Away with that.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descender!
Interesting.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Victor, stop.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa.
Heal, destroy, protect. Hilda's gathered all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion.
Hi, Dexter.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
Knock it off.
What can I do for you today?
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must
Dexter,
first be
stop.
fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit
it off.
Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio.
You need to go lie down. Yeah, get over here and lay down. Come here. Come here and lay down.
Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Dexter, over here.
I keep the cards out here because I'm pretty good chat. Can't very well get the thick of things and I'm in the way of the stomach now. Gamma. In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is probably either pippin purchases from me, or what say we get to look after the seeds. Let me guess, you're looking for something fresh? You're looking correct. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I think. But it's cool thing.
Wingardium Leviosa. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a fun one.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo. Devolso. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso.
Oh, they fell off to me. As I fall off to me.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Revelio. Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Expelliarmus, Confringo, Depulso. Expelliarmus, Confringo, Depulso, Descendo. Protego. Expelliarmus, Confringo, Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa.
I thought I might lose.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I should have. Come, Sprout.
Stop.
But you really soon enough. It is magic.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
But that is where my spell come in. Spare the cost. And you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
I look forward to that day.
Stop, Dexter. Don't.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Let's go and find Celestia.
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Depulso. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
I literally have all of my strike. That's what you would have used.
I did. So I suppose the world has only once to go. Let's see what.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Seriously? Come on. Seriously, not helping at all.
Huh?
Seriously.
What?
Wingardium Leviosa.
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Oh, another R1.
We're gonna figure it out.
Revelio.
Chest over that way.
I officially have all of my supplies. Did you get your straight from the system?
I did. So I suppose the world is on a oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo. Compulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo.
Speak up. We're going to stop that.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah.
Wingardium Leviosa.
How do you do? Oh. Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Why won't you fucking move? I'm about to throw this fucking controller.
Don't.
Great, now I have to try it all over again. Fucking stupid ass shit. Get your fucking away! Dexter, shut up!
Dexter! Come here! I don't like that. Why'd you do that?
Expelliarmus, Confringo!
And of course, up the map I go. Ayo. Retry. Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even open this thing up. What the heck?
Expelliarmus, Confringo! Expelliarmus, Confringo! Expelliarmus, Confringo! Debolso! Descendo! Expelliarmus, Confringo!
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Descendo! Depulso! Expelliarmus, Confringo!
Seriously?
Now.
Expelliarmus, Confringo! Depulso! Descendo!
Come on.
Ah, jeez, another one of these pensive guardians.
Come on.
Expelliarmus, Confringo!
Here.
Descendo!
Let me.
Expelliarmus, Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oh, he was harder to do. Oof.
What a relief. Revelio.
Nothing of importance here.
You might help me forget that I was sort of authorized by a troll.
Say that I do.
Perfect. 336 is just this way. Thanks, Anderson. Back to work, yeah. You're there? Well,
Rogue.
Assuming it is a better.
Hi, Rogue.
Well, if you want to know.
Rogue and Rogue.
I must say, I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in.
Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed, that we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
What's the stupidest take down of distraction?
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Let's see this. Tactics. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? The goblin from the Daily Pond. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside 3.6. It's a treat to see you locked up. I shall let you know if I hear
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
It's a snowing. Oh my goodness.
Stuff doing glad Sirona was there. Told me to be one of the good one.
Did you see that? She didn't do it all.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already.
Yes.
Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
another adventure, are we?
With the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. Your sake and that of everyone else.
Diffindo!
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Leviosa! Diffindo!
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something.
Come here, hey, Dexter.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has nothing to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Wingardium Leviosa. Defendo. Levioso. Lumos. Confringo.
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. The family was here. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a Parselmouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known Parselmouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak Parseltongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
The trolls of Rannoch's dispatches of the book would be empty.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult.
The
door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
I dare say, after what happened to that poor Panga, the companies of Green ones are no followers of Ragnarok.
Confringo!
The dial requires focus.
Art not to set the same. It may take practice to solve.
When I read it aloud, this man it's a matter of hope to be sure.
That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Sections be precise. A bit beyond. You see traces of Shall we go?
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
What happened to Miriam or the end? It's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I want you to work with Professor Hecker before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? What's only on
Good for you. Perhaps we are. We should be prepared.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. She was my favorite person in the world for it.
It's relative how we convenient travel.
Another welcoming sword, was it? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up. Confringo!
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Please.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where. I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
I'm so happy. Revelio. I hear about the new Stanley voices featuring presence. Professor Food indicated a certain
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
You didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Can I help you? Sebastian told me to see you again. It's not too righteous for you. That's all I need to know. I can only get tools across once. You can have sorts. So you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Ready?
I'm ready.
The winner is worth the prize. Interested?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Revelio. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
We'll make you regret something.
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
Dexter, no!
Spellbook.
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
In fact, the second Dawn is everybody you are fully initiated member. Never access to the official sports training dummy. Spell combinations. Dimmy and hosts up.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
That would be wonderful. We shortcuts all the stuff before the devil dies. Stop practicing before you finish all of them. That'd be bad.
Ugh.
Oh.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Oh.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
What? There you go.
Confused.
A centaur.
Oh, good.
Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't
figure this
helping
out.
matters.
But why
Well,
would he
I
think
don't know
that
what they're
we
doing.
had anything to do with poachers?
I
Doing
did
the-
notice
fighting
the
the
poachers
dummy.
talking with a few villagers
Fighting
in
the
Hogsmeade.
dummy?
I'm not sure
Yeah.
why.
You
Perhaps
gotta,
that's why the centaurs
you
are
gotta do it.
suspicious.
You just gotta do the spells in the correct order.
Well, duh. I just can't figure out because I'm on the ones where it's you do Leviosa first and then Accio, but I can't figure out how to get it to like actually do Accio.
You still gotta hold down
Time
R2.
I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
I had
It seems
one
that
and
a
it
lot of
didn't
beasts have
work.
been more aggressive than usual
Obviously
lately.
not.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Cats, knock it off.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Go lay down, Dexter.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Stupid fucking cats. Oh my god.
Leviosa, little coward!
Incendio! Quickly!
yourself.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way. Reparo. Revelio.
What the fuck?
Dexter, come here. Come here. Go lay down.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Can I ride a dragon?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
What?
One foot in front of the next and quiet as
Stupid fucking fuck.
Dunno what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Yes, I'm aware of what the fuck to do.
Miss Totalis.
That's not what I fucking want to do.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is gonna get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock stomachs me. Miss Totalis.
No.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? That's it. Like that is the word. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Revelio.
My gear slots are full. Let's also upgrade my gear as well too.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. To get this.
What have you done? Back in the front. I'd say a little probing is in order. The lab returns to the shall we finish?
Like to torture dragons!
Expelliarmus! Descendo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Crucible!
What am I on? You!
Descendo! Expelliarmus!
I should have been. Get away with that.
Expelliarmus!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Cool.
Incendio.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave. And Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
What do you have in store for me this time?
That worries us.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Confringo!
Tobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
Expelliarmus, Leviosa, Descendo. Confringo. Crucio. Expelliarmus, Leviosa, Confringo.
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Confringo. Confringo. Confringo.
What are you doing there, Dexter?
Confringo.
It's still in there, Dexter.
Confringo.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Dead. It's true.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Confringo. 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 Confringo.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo.
You're a big ugly spider.
Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Levioso.
Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
A gear slot. What the hell?
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Deek's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest. Deek would like to speak with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deek. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
Cute.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
See, she got off. Look at your cat over there, Dexter. Get him. Attack. Go, Dexter, go.
Oh, if you catch a whiff of anything, I mean, should there be rather a...
You'll never believe what I've...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominis. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominis.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominis. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spell book.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I think this is a good stopping point right here. Thank you for anyone and everyone who has joined in tonight. If you like, go ahead and drop a follow or subscribe and drop a like. Other than that, have a good